The streets blurred as he drove, adrenaline coursing through him. Every light, every shadow seemed to whisper doubt, but he couldn't stop. He had to return before it was too late. Back at the house, Celine floated listlessly in the tank, her tail limp, her bright hair now dulled against the water. She barely stirred when she heard the door open, assuming it was him. But instead of Zayde, 3 figures stepped into the room. Tall, fluid, and unnervingly graceful, they moved like predators. Their skin shimmered faintly, like light refracted through water. "Princess Celine," one of them said, his voice both harsh and melodic. "It's time to come home." Celine blinked, trying to speak, but her voice was weak. I don't feel well." "You're sick because you've been trapped here," the man replied sharply. "Thorn sent us to bring you back before it's too late. You belong in the sea." Before she could protest further, they pressed their hands against the tank. A faint glow began to pulse beneath their palms, threads of light blue energy swirling like liquid lightning. The air around them shimmered, humming with a low, vibrating sound that made the glass tremble. It groaned and cracked under their touch. Celine's eyes widened. The water in the tank rippled violently, reacting to their power, and shattered, flooding the floor. One of the men caught her before she could hit the ground, wrapping a shimmering cloak around her that rippled like water itself. Her body trembled, weak and drained. "Please, I know he took me," she whispered, her voice barely audible. "But he'll be worried. He went to get antibiotics to help me get better. Maybe we should wait." Kale, the man holding her, expression hardened, his eyes flashing with restrained fury. "We will not wait," he hissed, his voice low and dangerous, sending a shiver through Celine. The air around him seemed to hum faintly, a trace of the same power that had shattered the tank still clinging to him. "You think we care about the humans concerned? He should have never touched what belongs to us. Humans poison everything they touch. You are betrothed to Thorn, heir to the Coral Dominion. You belong under the sea, not trapped like some specimen." They moved quickly to the doorway, the same one they had entered through moments ago. As they approached it, the men shifted. Their legs became sleek, fin tails glimmering with silver and blue. The air began to shimmer, droplets of moisture gathering from the walls and floor until they formed swirling veils of liquid light. It pulsed softly like a heartbeat, casting ripples of blue across the room. The smell of salt water flooded the room, and a low rushing sound filled her ears. Kale tightened his hold on her. "Time to go home," he muttered. Then, without another word, they vanished through the watery portal, the surface rippling closed behind them.